Leo, good morning. How are you? You're right, my little precious. So, 7 days, something to do with a ring. 7 days, my precious. Something to do with was that 7 days, 7 rings? Something giving someone 7 calls or 7 days, or 7, a number 7, or a Cancerian. Could be dealing with that. Could be dealing with a car. For a lot of you, it's like cars. Jim, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, car. Something to do with Cancerian quite a lot around you. Something to do around cars and cars. So you might be looking at cars, you might be buying a car, you might be fixing a car. Jim, fix it. Jim will fix it. Can you fix this? Can you fix that? Can you fix this? Someone's very handy. Or the name Andy or Andrew. But like very handy. Like hands. I'm also hearing, for some strange reason, hands that do dishes just as soft as your face. Someone cleans up, or the name Cleaner or Tina, or you're a cleaner, and you're always washing up, like washing back. Crack? Are you taking crack or heroin or something, but washing it back? Like, I might wash this back. Well, okay, so that really does sound like someone that takes cocaine that washes it back to crack. Or I'm hearing like I need a wash, or someone doesn't wash, or washing, like all the time, watching. Could be watching someone all the time, like I'm always got my eye on you, constantly all the time, and I'm watching every move that you make, every step that you take, every step you take, every move you make. It's a bit like a chess game. So is it Michael Douglas game? You're dealing with a Taurus or a Sagittarius? That would be a 5, playing games like all the time. Like I always seem to be like, I mean, it could be a physical game or it could be mind games. I don't know, but I'm also hearing mind game. Hold on, is that a song or a film? Something to do with mind games. Michael Douglas, Doug, Dan, Danielle, Danny Glover, like Path 7. Can't take this shit no more. Can't take it anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. So someone stopped doing something and put a stop to it. A thing. If I say thing, you say Stephen King. So Stephen and Lion and Leo or an Aquarian, and I'm putting a stop to this now. Something like that. I'm going to have to put a stop to it now. Also hearing how now brown cow. So something to do with Kelly. You're not a cow, Kelly. Kelly or Keely. Okay, the names. But I'm going to have to put a stop to this now. Okay. Before it goes any further, I'm going to need to put a stop to it now. So I don't know what that is. Before we go any further, let's just get one thing perfectly clear. So the name Claire, or someone that lives down Clare Street or anything like that. Quality Street, you might be on a diet. Okay, there's chocolate, so you might be trying to stop eating chocolate. Or like, let's get one thing perfectly clear, Claire, first. And then when we're clear, in the clear. So Foo Fighters in the clear, but like in the clear. So is it something to do around finances and money? And that I'm now in the clear, okay, which means that I am not in debt. So some of you, it might be financial and money that you're dealing with, or Nancy or Anne, okay, or Nancy Drew or something like that, or Drew Barrymore, Barry. I definitely keep hearing the name Barry. Okay, excuse me. So if you didn't know, I channel and then we look into 2 different decks for you. But for a start, let's find out what these messages that Spirit is saying to you. So they're saying something around in the clear. Like, am I in the clear? Like, now, is it something to do around the doctors? Okay. And like, am I in the clear? Like a clear bill of health. Okay. So the name Bill or Billy, or a bill of health. Now, a bill is also a dollar bill or a pound bill, okay, so some of you might be needing to pay your bills, okay, which is obviously gas, electric, blah blah blah, and it's something that they're saying that is around finances and money, okay, so now I'm in the clear, I'm not in debt anymore, I've paid off my debt. So if there's anything to do with financial around, like I don't know, like I said, electric bills and stuff like that, it feels like that something is happening now, okay, it could be when we come out of retrograde, which is now or very soon, I feel. Something like that, and then things suddenly start to speed up. Like everybody that's been waiting and the name Anne, or anticipately waiting for something, it's like all of a sudden it just comes through. Like results come through, like news comes through, like a clear bill of health, because okay, so some of you, there's like a will, or there's money, or there's electric, or a bill that needs paying off, something like that. Okay, that's a message for some of you. Or it could be all of the above, or it might be your partner. I don't know. Then they're also saying a clear bill of health. So the name Claire and Bill, Clayton, also Eric Clapton. So Eric, Erica, but anyway, Layla, Layla, you got me on my knees. So it's something to do with like, or Clacton on Sea, or something like that. Someone's at sea, someone's over the ocean, or Bill's over the ocean. So something about travelling on a boat. So you could be dealing with a life path 6, a Capricorn, or a Gemini. For a lot of you, Capricorn, Gemini, life path 6. Okay, clear to travel. Okay, so it might be something that's been blocking you. Okay, so it could be a bank, it could be anything here, because I'm picking up like a 4. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries, okay, or a life path 4. So it's with money and a bank, and now I'm in. Now I can sort out my finances, and I know what I'm doing around Nancy, okay, or Nance, or a nonce, I don't know. But like, now I'm in, now I can do something, okay, about it. Steve, thing, if I say thing, you say Stephen King, again. So like, now I'm in, now I can do something about it, okay. So it might be like a doctor's appointment or a hospital, because I am also picking up a clear bill of health. So it's kind of like writing something off, right? So like, I'm going to write you a check and write it off, okay? Or a car or something, and it's writ off. Like, it's writ off, it's no good, it's rotten, it's gone to Amsterdam, or anything like that, okay? And it's writ off, like it's a write-off. So someone had an accident, and it's a claim for an accident, or something around a car, and it's a write-off. Okay, so I'm going to write it off. Okay, I'm going to blah, blah, blah and say that you're now in the clear. So it might be like an MOT that you have coming up, or something that you're doing, and someone says, okay, this is the diagnostic, this is the diagnosis of anything that is also medical, and this is the diagnostic machine. Okay, so a diagnostic machine is for any of you out there that might be doing anything around mechanics, car mechanics, Michael, okay, but like mechanics, okay, and a diagnostic machine that wires up to something electricity. So I'm picking up a diagnostic machine to do with around travel, but I'm also picking up a diagnosis of health and something that plugs into something in order to be able to upgrade it. Okay, so I'm actually watching Upgrade at the moment. The guy that's out of 50 Shades of Grey. But like, so David Gray, in the water sign, Gray. Okay, anyway, so Grey period. Something like in the clear, like red light, green light, go. Okay, kind of thing. Something around a travel or car. Sorry, more messages. Something here around plugging something in as a diagnosis of a car, but then also around a bank. Okay, now I'm into my bank account. Now I know exactly what I have and what I don't have. So you might have been locked out of a bank account. Okay. There might have been someone that locked you and blocked you and now has unblocked you or something like that. Okay, so you've blocked someone, or they're unblocked you, or you've unblocked them. Okay, then you've got so them, all the thems and M's and E's and M's. Anybody like Michael, Melissa, Maria, Marina. Okay, malignant. Saying something around a malignant. So there might be some kind of cancerous kind of situation that someone might be going through, and they're getting results on something that could be around hospital of a smear test, or Steve or Sarah or Sassy, but like a smear test. So it could be something like that, like a test results of college, test results of like a diagnostic machine of putting it to the test. There might be around like banks and money, and then also they're saying that there is something here around hospitals, clear bill of health, okay, and it might be someone that suffers from something, and you've now got a diagnosis, like there has been something wrong, blah, 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 you keep going to and from, backwards and forwards to hospital, and or this person does, okay, and you go backwards and forwards in and out of hospital and all over looking for drugs or something, or pharmaceutical or news, and now we have a diagnosis, now we know how to treat it. So you might be waiting for tablets, something like that, of now we know how to treat this, now I know how to treat you. So alchemy, Natalie, but now I know how to treat you now, like, because there is something here around needing treatment. Okay, needing treatment. So I mean, is it like I said, like a course of antibiotics, okay, because that was, that's the word I was looking for. Antibiotics, okay. So robotics, antibiotics, someone that does robotic arms and shit, and like now we've got like a prosthetic leg or a limb, and they can start walking again, or something like prosthetic, okay. So I don't know if that's like people that have Botox all shoved in their face and whatnot, right? But that kind of stuff, or like they're saying that there might be a course of something that you might have to take. Could be anything that you're interested in, and I'm taking a driving course, or I'm taking a course at work and something like that. Some of you, they're saying that there might be a course of tablets that you have to take, but there is an energy here of probably waiting for results of something that could be like malignant. Now, I can't tell you if it is or it isn't. I'm just telling you that there's this anticipation of waiting for a result, okay? And there may be something that may or may not be malignant, but it might require a course of tablets to take in order to be able to get rid of it, okay? So that wouldn't be that. So something that needs plugging in. You see, I'm kind of seeing someone that may end up, or this, because you see, because I'm psychic, okay, I'm picking up on your thoughts. So if any of this is going on with you, I wouldn't advise like looking for an answer in a general tarot card reading, really. Okay, if it is like medical, because I'm not a doctor, I'm just a psychic. Okay, so I can never really tell you answers fully there. But there is an energy of some of you, or your partner, or someone that is looking for an answer of medication that may be able to treat something that they have. Okay, now if this is a diagnosis of, say, a cancerous malignant mole or something like that, then they're saying that there might be like a course of something. Now, a course, course, is it causing, and is it going to affect me if I was to do something? Like, will it cause an effect? Okay. So it might be like, what are the, like, some of you might be searching for tablets, and you might be looking for like, what's the word that you get when you take antibiotic? Well, not antibiotics, but like tablets, for instance, and there is like what are the symptoms that you would get by taking something? Do you know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. So you might be studying like a book of Mims and thinking, okay, if I take this, there's a good chance that it might make me hungry. It might not make me hungry. It might, something around hunger pains. Okay, so it might be like food related kind of stuff like that. Like will it make me hungry if I was to take this? Would it not make me hungry if I was to take this? Apparently, there's a new drug that's been out for a little while. I don't know anything about it. I just heard about it. That it proven by the FDA, but in America, not in Britain, but like proven by the FDA of like food supplement injections or something that you can have that's supposed to do something around like hunger and stuff like that. Like I don't know. I don't think it's in Britain. We don't. You guys do all of that kind of stuff. We don't. But I think it's like American thing, right? So it might be that food related kind of like medicines and things. But then I am also seeing that someone might need to go for a course of like, what do you call it, in order to get rid of. So it might be around the breast area, okay. But I'm picking up like, it might be where you need to go for. I forget what they call it now. I don't know, but it's finding out results anyway for a lot of you. Cool, that was a bit backbreaking. So, diagnosis, looking for tablets, looking for an answer, and finding out some news. And it might be this week. It's kind of like this week that you're banking on money, or you're banking on some kind of news this week. Okay, this week. Okay, unfortunately that is retrograde for all you guys that have been waiting for answers, including everybody. That's retrograde. That has been slowing everything down. I thought it was actually over, but I think M in the chat said that retrograde is not quite over, but nearly. So I don't know when it. I don't look into astrology, but I know it is retrograde. So we're either in it or out of it. So you could be dealing with a 2, a Libra, and we're either in or we're out, or we are going to hospital or we're not, or are we doing this or not doing this? Like you really could be dealing with a not. If I say not, you say Pisces, swinging from a tree. So yeah, if you guys know how I read, then you do. Okay, eat, read, love. Anyway, let's see. Reedy, Damien, Damo. You really could be dealing with like a Leo. But you are Leo, so you could be dealing with like a Leo. Am I doing Leo? I am doing Leo, right? Yeah, I am doing Leo. So don't forget, if you haven't got Leo in your chart and these messages are kind of relating to you, you can watch it as a Life Path 8, and you can also watch it as an Aquarian as well. Okay, so see if the message is definitely channeled, 100% channeled. If you're looking at like cards, then you have to watch that reading and see if the card that I turn over is representing a lot of the same similarities of messages of also card. Okay, like a king or a queen. Okay, so let's see. So Leo. What they got coming up? So that's the channel section. So you got life purpose. It came out for another reading, exactly the same card. I did it yesterday, so whatever it was, Gemini and Cancerian for a lot of you. I think it was in the Cancerian reading. God, what is wrong with Cancerians at the moment, man? They all keep bitching and moaning. Like, not all of you, not all Cancerians, but there's been a couple. Just narc people. See, what I don't understand, Leo, is why people watch tarot that think they're spiritual, but they actually fucking narcissistic. Like, they push people's buttons, but they float around loads of people's channels and they watch them, but they don't realise that they're fucking stupid, that they're actually like narcs that leave shit comments. So I don't see why people waste their time. Like, it makes me scratch my head. Like, I'm like, you're obviously stupid. So, like, you know, I don't get people. I think it's a complete waste of time. Like, I really wouldn't want to be wasting my time sitting around people's channels just to hit dislikes. It doesn't matter, but, like, what an absolute waste of time. Like, God, I would have better things to do. Anyway, Leo, so let's see what you've got. So you've got financial health, there you go, and you got family. So this would be a 6 to me. Probably be like it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but Gemini, Capricorn, possible a 6. So something is going on in a family. You could well be in a relationship here for a lot of you. There could be things going, because I'm hearing Nancy Drew, or like the coroner wrote the report. Okay, so that's Ruby Wax, but the coroner wrote the report. Girls on top. Okay, so something like finances might be getting all on top of me, like all this work might be getting on top of me, okay, or all of this stress and stuff that I'm kind of going through might be kind of getting on top of me. I don't know, like, you know, you don't have to be broke if you're not broke. If you're not broke and you're financially okay, then the message of financial health is the fact that someone's good. But I'm also picking up like national health, like something around doctors. Well, Abbey National, the name Abbey or Abbott, Abbey National used to be a bank and a building society of like Abbey National. Okay, so I'm picking up like transactions of money, but I'm also picking up like national health. Okay, Natalie or a bank. Oh God, what is that in Britain? Begins with nationwide, like nationwide, the nationwide bank or something like that, or something that is publicly being broadcasted nationwide. Okay, or the nation. They keep saying the nation. Nathan. Sorry. So nation or Nathan. Natalie, Nathan, Nigel, Niall, Nikki Black Market or Nikki. Oh, Dan, if you're coming up, I am so sorry that I was talking about racism for a little while, right? In the Sagittarian Taurus readings, I think it was. I'm so sorry that person would say something like to you. I really am. Okay, that's really nasty. Don't worry about the Pisces. I am one, right? Don't worry about the Pisces. Some of them can be complete and utter dickheads. Okay, so don't you worry about what someone says about the colour of. Just don't worry about people like that. You deserve someone better. Okay, good riddance is what I would say. But yeah, Nancy or Nikki or Nicole or Nick, the name Nick or Nigel or anybody beginning with N, Natalie, Nancy. Okay, so let's see. Life purpose. Why does Leo have life purpose? Well, this pursuit of happiness, anyway. I keep hearing a suit. Suit and tie. Ooh, suit or cute. Someone's very cute, very alluring, very cute. Okay. Or someone sees you as very cute. Like, oh, you're cute. Yeah, pussy. Right. We will keep going, though. What's financial health meaning for Leo? Oh, there you go. So there is news that is coming in. This could be an X, but I am definitely picking up this is to do with health. Because this is either death or rebirth or news or hospitals, music, all of that kind of thing, right? So it's reborn. So it's like a baby, a child. There has been so many illnesses in this town that I think I've heard of 5 people that have died. 5 people that have died, okay? So it could be around like a Taurus or a Sagittarian, because I'm saying 5. Okay, but quite a few. Okay, but yeah, this could be, like I said, it could be asked to go to a funeral. But if financial freedom means that, that means that there was at one point maybe a funeral that needs either one paying for, or it is something around like a casket or a basket, or Alaska from Alaska. Okay, or someone from up north and it's like Alaska. But like I said, this can also be financial freedom that you are given because somebody gave you a payout of money that was owed to you by a will. Okay, this would be a will because this would either mean that there was or is a funeral, and then whatever someone left, they get the leftovers. Okay, so it could be that it could be people that are homeless, for instance, right? But financial health means that now you can start looking at your health. But this would also mean a hospital and doctors as well, because it could mean illness, okay? Night nurse, ill nurse, an ill nurse. Someone that actually is a nurse that could also be ill at this time. Family. What is family? Family. Family. So there's your news that starts to come in around this, guys. You really could be having a love life here. You could really be talking to your brother or your sister or your siblings. Even as a child, you could be talking to your mother, okay, here, or grandmother, but basically someone of a family and also family friend as well. And it might be someone that you're kind of like trying to talk to about this, because this would definitely be news, okay, because this is the Pied Piper, basically. So it can mean like the Pied Piper, there was a disease within the Pied Piper, okay, and all the rats were to follow the Pied Piper. So it's also music, so it would be like shout outs, can you follow me, subscriptions, make sure you hit the like button, and then please make sure that you also hit the bell, and then you can follow me. Please follow me on Angel Radio if you like Angel Radio. You might like it, it's free music, you can follow the link below. There's 2 new tracks out at the moment. You might be very much into music, or your partner is, okay? But I'm picking up more of like the Pied Piper of like rats and stuff like that. Okay. I got the rats in me kitchen, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna smoke that reefer, that's what I'm gonna do. And waste all the money that I've just been given on weed and smoking and drinking and the high life. I get high all the time. All I want to do is get high. All I want to do is do it. So that's online spending. That's a spending spree of also like a load of money that comes through online maybe, which is bank accounts. But then I'm also picking up where now I have financial freedom, I can now spend a load of money. So if you have very little, make sure you don't spend it all because you might end up with nothing in the future. Okay. Let's see. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. So you guys more than likely are in a very loving relationship here at the moment. I don't know what I'm saying at the moment. Life purpose. This is your life partner, I would say. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or paradox number of relate to a 6 of Capricorn, Gemini, so on and so forth, okay? That's at the beginning when I was explaining to you guys that may or may not know about how I read. These are elements of also numbers. Next month, I'm going to be bringing back the energy of numbers, and we're going to be looking at what, as you come together to make a life path together and a number, we're going to be looking at karmic experiences that you may be going through with the number. So you add your 2 life path numbers together, your experience of anybody you want to take, and I'll be doing readings on those. But that's going to be next. That's going to be next month. Okay. So I'm going to take that card. So there you go. There's the news that seems to be coming in. Okay. So about Aquarius or a Leo. This is also tarot card readings and clients and people like that. There's also a psychic medium. Okay, this is someone that channels through doing tarot cards, and this is where everybody says, I'm one as well. Good luck. But this is a psychic medium that channels pretty much like I do. Okay, all client-based tarot card readings and so on and so forth, right? In alignment with my calling and what I'm doing and everything else. Okay. So that would be, and I'm not just floating my own boat here, guys, financial health. I'm on about people like Alice Tarot, right? Alice Tarot is Leo, right? There you go. Alice Tarot, psychic medium, but generally tarot card reader, right? Tarot card reader. I wouldn't really say psychic, but like tarot card reader, really good one for people, right? But like, I don't know, Natalie, for instance, Alchemy and You, right? Publicly broadcasting things, tarot card readings, financial freedom. So if you are a tarot card reader and you do it online, or you do it with clients and you do it with people, and you're earning good money through it, that is the tree of life, that is the financial health, then you are healthy enough to be able to do what you want because you're earning money online. Now, there are so many people that are 8 Aquarian Leos that I all know that all do tarot card readings online, that are all tarot card readers of an Aquarian and also Leo placements of also 8. A lot of them. There's the financial freedom for anybody that may find this, that wants to know about their tarot card reading channels and stuff like that you may be earning. That is also financial freedom that is being able to given you in order to do it. Okay? So, people say, Steve, you always talk about yourself. Aquarius, in Venus and also Mercury. Okay? So, like I said, you can watch it as any part of 8. Really doesn't matter. Okay? Anywhere. Because we're calling out 8. On the top of the card, when you call out Leo, you call out the 8 number. Knight of Swords. So 8. Again, you got a lot of 8s. Working 8 till late and working 9 till 5 like Dolly Parton. Let's find out what this news could be here around the 8 of Pentacles. See, there is some kind of illness here around a Scorpio or Life Path 4 and Aries. There is something that is, because this is also diagnosis of trying to find out anything also medical as well, because it could be mixing herbs and I got the remedy. So you could really be doing music and stuff. Let's find out what that death card is. Death card 4, again, Scorpio Aries. This is also banks and money as well, but it's also keeping something very close to myself as well. Keeping it to myself. What is that? But that's money there. Someone that really does have quite a bit of money. 4 of Pentacles. Because there's people that save it. There is something here. Tell me what this news is that's coming up for them for the news that seems to be coming in for 8 about medical and about health. What is this news that could be coming in? So there is still waiting for this news. There is going to be a new beginning for you here, for any of you guys of looking for around health kind of situations. But there still might be a little bit of a waiting period from when you watch this. The Magician is also a herbal remedy as well. Okay, remedy. I've got remedy. What is? Can you give me some answers for people that are looking around their health, please? Around this doctors and health answers, please. Taurus, Sagittarian. 2, that's also an answer of, yeah, it's good. Things really do start going in your way and you do start getting answers here. So it might be for a brother, a sister, or a child. Okay. Cancerian energy there. Okay. Possible 2 of Wands, still waiting on a decision. Financial freedom. There's remedy energy here. There is 5. 5s to me are not too bad here because there's like illness, but it also means starting off a business, okay, and it can be like herbal remedy, and it can be like now I can start again, like now I can start over fresh and start to eat things and so on and so forth, and also work on remedy as well, okay, remedies, because this would definitely be like fruit, vegetables, remedies, so on and so forth, okay. So in tarot, I can never really give you answers to what they may be, but you'll be able to definitely move forward here, Okay, definitely move forward. There will definitely be some kind of answer that you're waiting for. Okay, and then you kind of get that. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of showing me about finding answers and about starting over again here. Because this comes in really quickly for you. And 10 normally means that you can start off with your life again. Like life insurances, policies, money comes in, so on and so forth. A happy family, a happy home, a happy partner. Okay, so happy news, good news, and then you can start over again then, okay? So it would also be being able to move, give you financial freedom, unblocking things and being able to now get answers, retrograde picking up, and the news comes in really fast. It gives you more access to life, really, okay? So that was, don't normally do that for everybody, but I really wanted to kind of look into the health thing for you guys that may be concerned around health there. But like I said, it still is a general reading, to be quite honest with you. What time have we done? Because we've still got to actually do your tarot reading there. Oh, wow. Underneath the deck there, you got Sagittarius, which is witches, but which is health. Okay, got Two of Cups and the King of Cups. So your love life really could be going in a certain direction here. Okay. So start to see what you have coming up for your week. Okay, for Leo. So you start off exactly as you were. You're still trying to find answers out for your week here. Okay. Yeah, because it's normally like having to leave someone. Well, I mean, it's either leave someone or something. Okay, it could be a Stephen King, a Lion, a Leo, another one. But it's normally destiny for me. It's like a part of an Aquarian energy because that's where I'm headed. Okay, I'm headed to better times. I'm headed to better news. Something that is healing. It would also be an Aquarian energy. Okay, so show me Leo. What they got coming up this week for Leo. So you got Hangman. You got Pisces. So there's the delayed energy of possible still signs of like retrograde, okay? Still putting the delay on things, still having to wait for stuff. That's the life of a Pisces, really. But like still having to wait. I want to go towards, some of you though are going, I mean, you could be like myself. I am a Pisces Sun, I have Aquarius and Venus, okay, and Mercury. But yeah, there's another place as well with Aquarian. But like, you know, you could have this all in one chart and it represents yourself here. It could be like an Aquarian, Leo, Piscean, okay, or a life path 3 or life path 8. But it's also going to see a Pisces. Let's see. Leo. So I'm not talking to one. What the fuck is this? I'm leaving and I'm going towards a Pisces, but I'm not telling you that I'm going towards you. Someone's still hidden. Someone is still not showing themselves of who they really are. This is all undisclosed energy. I told you guys about karmically waiting, right, and how that can feel, and the paradox, how that kind of works. Okay, so explanation of anybody that's interested. Okay. When we get energies of like retrograde and waiting, okay, when you make someone wait and you don't disclose things towards them and you keep time stuck here and someone just keeps the time ticking over but stuck, metaphysics soon has to catch up because the world has to push you in a direction to go towards your destiny. So when you end up feeling completely and utterly equivocably stuck, if you're purposely or unpurposely, knowingly or not knowingly, because you can't see your karma ahead of you, if you make people wait, regardless of whether it be purpose or on purpose, then look at what goes on in your life of how I'm also being made to wait for things as well. Doesn't matter whether it be, say, a car, whether it be financial money, whether it be news about something that could well be medical. If I'm making a person wait, I am also a person that is being made to wait. It's my chasing the dragon's tail. Okay, robbing Peter to pay Paul, waiting for answers before I can give answers. Can't give you the truth. I can't show myself of who I am. So how can I expect the truth to be given to me until I know, but why do I not know the answers? So I'm equivotably stuck, not actually showing my face. Okay, so there's an energy here of like, I'm ashamed and I'm embarrassed to show my face. Okay. So there is something here, because this is the appearance of pride. It's part of Libra, okay, the appearance of pride, right? So it can mean like the 7 deadly sins and 7, right? Never cut your nose off to spite your face, okay? So it might be about someone's look, someone's pride, someone's either extremely attractive or they're worried about the other person, okay? Because it would either be this or that. Okay, but the appearance of pride in 7 was, here's a phone call, here's a load of drugs in your hand, okay? Do you have that much pride that you wouldn't actually reach out for help if there was like suicidal thoughts or... But in the film it was, you're either going to use the phone, but you will live scarred for the rest of your life, okay? Or the other way, the easy way out, okay? But that was because of how she treated people. Okay, so there's some kind of energy of what they're saying is around treatment of possible energies of a scar being left of something. Now that can also be a wound, it can be a womb. I'm also hearing a womb, something to do with downstairs, okay? Because it could be like a hysterectomy. I'm also picking up something like that it might affect children. So it could be a disease of some kind. Could affect your birth, your periods and stuff like that, something. It's also what I'm picking up. So it could be like a smear test for a lot of you. I'm also hearing smear test. Let's see. Or it could also be a contraceptive. A contraceptive is also what I'm hearing. Because that's covering something up. Bullshit, lies, or covering... Like I have to cover myself up for makeup. Okay, or I have to make up to break up, okay? But it's also an energy of, I need to cover things up, okay? So it could be, that's new, thanks. It's contraceptive of needing to cover something up. So it could be a trace of something that needs covering up, it needs clearing up, okay? So it's also needing to be forthright and honest and showing myself and going towards something to show you something. Okay, I need to show you something. I need to give you something to get something back in return. Okay, now it's either lying or telling the truth. But you're going to have Michael. Faith. You're going to have faith. So you're going, this is like the blind leading the blind. This is all you have to go off is faith that things will be okay. That's it. That's all you may be going through with your partner or whatever this is acquiring faith. That's it. Blind optimism is also what I'm hearing. Blindly optimistic that things will work out for the better. But that is also a part of blind leading the blind. How many times have things always gone wrong when you are blindly optimistic? Okay. So you get Taurus, Sagittarius, 5, fighting over being blindly optimistic. I was blindsided again. Kelly Jones, been blindsided again. Think they watch me too. Someone's paranoid to fuck that this person's watching them, or they do watch, but they get really fucking pissed off. These are the narcs that are all been floating around on my channel. They come up in Cancerian and Taurus, believe it or not. Was a Taurus. Do I have a problem with Taurus? No, not immediately have a problem with people. I do have a lot of problems with 5s. I do. I always have. Why? Why mainly this year? And I'll tell you the truth. Why mainly this year? Because my life path is 7 and my yearly number is 7. What does that make? 14. What is that? 4 and 1. 5. So why this year have I had a lot of problems with a Taurian energy? Mainly because of that, but because I also have a Scorpio rising. So the people that I butt heads with that have a Taurus, North Node or Rising, if they do, it's difficult fucking energy. It's just compatibility of my chart that happens to just not get on with this energy. I always seem to come up with conflict. No matter what happens, there's always a fucking argument. Someone's always overly opinionated or an over-educated idiot that thinks they know everything about everything until it comes up for review. Ah! I have no choice but to be quiet, because this is where you're like, okay, I'm going to give you the quiet treatment then, and I'm just going to slowly back the fuck away from your temper, because no matter what I say is never right or wrong. Nothing that I ever say is right or wrong, okay, because you're too opinionated. If I give my opinion, it's just going to wind you up. If I don't say anything and don't give you my opinion, that winds you up even more. So what you're doing, provoking people to close down emotionally, and then when they leave, in the background, someone sits there and thinks, well, that's a Michael Douglas game. Who is left to play with now? Nobody. Myself. Right? So that's irritating for someone around you. Now your love life seems to be maybe taking here. I'm taking to you. I'm talking to you. Listen, young man, I'm talking to you. Come back here when I'm talking to you. Oh, okay. You need to calm the fuck down here. Right? Who do you think you're talking to? You, if you're watching. Probably won't like that. Someone. I don't know. But also for the people that like Dan and stuff, right, that was saying that you've been angry just lately. You're well within your right to be angry with this person that said I can't go out with you because, I don't even want to say it, I don't even like saying it, because you're of a different colour, you're of a different race. Really? Well, that's a dickhead. But yeah, you see, so you're well within your right to be angry. Of course you are. Don't worry about what I'm saying. I'm just trying to read cards. You're well within your right to be angry here. Okay? So, yeah, you go ahead and be angry here. Cut this person off. Now, the King of Pentacles is here in order to say, well, I'm stable. Who wants to be with me? Because that's financial freedom there for the King. Leo. Financial freedom. I'll just concentrate on being me with money. So there's a debt to society that needs paying for a lot of you that you're waiting answers from, but the person won't give you it. It's kind of like keep asking someone the same question, but they don't never give you an answer. You know, they kind of lead you up the garden path. Like, you're like, right, I really need an answer tomorrow. Right? Well, now, actually, I need it now. Can you give me that answer now? If they're not saying anything, or they're really quiet, or they just kind of say, well, yeah, no, but, yeah, no, yeah, but, kind of, yeah, no, and they just don't really give you a clear answer, that's because they're trying not to, okay, here, because they may not trust the person with this money. They might say, the moment you get this money, if you're irresponsible and you're an overeducated idiot, what are you going to do with this money? Because money goes, especially if you don't have a job, okay? So there's because it can be burnt here, because I'm picking up Bernadette, in debt, Bernadette, in debt. Because this energy here is Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo, maybe, okay, but it can also be a Gemini. You've got Sagittarian energies, Taurus, but turning their backs on one another here. I'm turning my back on all of this bollocks. I can't be doing with all of this fighting, arguing, trying to find out. Bam. Now, or the name Pam also. Now, or anybody beginning with P. Okay. But here, you've also got an energy of possible good news. Good news. Okay. Good news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. So that's what I've got for you so far, Leo. If you want to join the rest of the reading with every other message that I have for you, it's the full access bundle only. Please, people. Some people have been paying double for ages to the person. I'm sorry. I can't give you a free personal reading by the mistakes that you make. Patron and the video explains everything. Okay. If you're double paying, that might be because you've doubly joined. Okay, I can't help that. I can't give people personal readings for free because of a mistake that you made yourself. I don't know how to work Patron. I just know there's a link and there's videos all over the place that explain it. Okay, so if you want it, full access bundle only. Okay, more cards, clarify everything. And then we're going to go into what are the challenges that you are going to be faced with this week. Okay, if it's around love, it's around love. If it's around money or news of anything or any kind of stuff like that, what is going to be very challenging for you to accept? I can only give you the answer of what you're going to be challenged with. I can't give you advice on it, because advice is something that can't be changed. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I can't tell you what to or not to do. So I can tell you what more than likely is going to happen and is going to be a challenge for you, but that is going to be down to you of how you tackle it. Okay, so that's what we give you on the other side. You can find that link provided below. Please make sure you also follow Angel Radio. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to get another 50 subscribers to reach that 1,000 mark. There is loads of free music over there for you guys if you like me as a music producer. Different genres and all kinds of stuff, but I really would appreciate if I can at least just get 50 of you guys over there just to get me to the 1,000 mark. I would really appreciate it. Okay, but you can find that, it says Angel Radio Music, link below. Okay, all right guys, thanks very much. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.